Hi guys, I'm back. Saw an article today, and I'll share this with you below. It's on the WashingtonTimes.com. First link in the description will be to this article, and it talks about the Chicago's chief of police. Now this guy, I'm gonna tell you right now, one of the reasons Chicago is so bad off with violent crime, the gun crime up there is through the roof, is because you have idiots like this Chicago police superintendent named Gary McCarthy. You have idiots like this running that city. You have people like Jesse Jackson Jr. who was scamming people up there. You got people like Rahm Emanuel, one of Obama's little butt boys, as mayor of this city, and you're sitting there wondering why they have such terrible crime rates with some of the toughest gun laws in the country. And the Chicago police chief said Second Amendment supporters guilty of corruption. And I read this and I thought, this must be a misquote. You know, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt always. I'm never biased or one side. I always listen to both sides and make an honest, and just a straightforward decision on if it's bullshit or it's not bullshit. But this guy this guy's almost a straight socialist neocon. It's unbelievable. And for a police chief of all people who's sworn in to protect the laws and the citizens of this country and the citizens in his jurisdiction, the Constitution, the whole deal, and to have a police chief come out and say that the government sponsored racism and talks about gun violence and how people, lobbyists and stuff, are guilty of corruption because they support the gun industry is unreal. If this guy spent as much time learning about education and how it goes hand in hand with violent crime, if he made an attempt to get some of these crack dealers off the street and keep them off the street, if he did a better job at keeping the people who violate the gun laws on the books, keeping them in jail, Chicago would be a lot better off. They're worried about gun laws and whatnot, wanting more and more new gun laws. And, he's trying to talk constitutional rights, which is just unreal for a police chief to do. I mean, it just shows the type of people that are running the city of Chicago. And these are the same people that are basically running your country right now. And you see the kind of results they get in their own city. Obama is from Chicago. Rahm Emanuel, his once former butt buddy, is running Chicago. Then you have police chiefs like Gary McCarthy that are running Chicago, and he's worrying about the Second Amendment. Yeah. Yeah. It's unreal. So check this story out. Leave your comments about Chicago. You can look at all the statistics you want to, but their gun laws are on the book up there are just unreal. And at the same time, crime is rampant in the city of Chicago. It's because of gang violence. It's because of moms and dads not together in the homes. You got single mothers raising six kids, all of which are living off the government. You got fathers selling drugs in the street and stealing because they never did finish high school. They don't have a skill. They don't have a trade. They don't have any education. Most of them have a record, whether it be misdemeanors or felonies, by the time they're 20 years old. It's a vicious cycle that repeats itself unless something is done with education. We need more dads in the house. We need more families together. And we need better parenting. And we need better school systems with better funding. It's just unreal. It's absolutely unreal. Anyways, you will read that reply. Peace.